Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me MD Maruf. The last four digit of my ID 1017. First of all, thanks to our coach sir for giving me this opportunity. Before we dive into the code, let me quickly share why we built Fresh Mango. We realized that while buying phones or clothes online is easy, buying fresh, chemical-free mangoes directly from a specific garden is still difficult. So we wanted to bridge that gap. So we built this multi-vendor ecosystem where farmers own their digital shops. Now let's talk about my role. As a core architecture, my first priority was security. You see, in a multi-vendor system, the biggest risk is access control. We cannot have a customer accidentally accessing the seller dashboard. Is it right? So I designed this robust authentication system. It's not just a simple login. Behind the scenes, I implemented complex middleware logic. When someone logs in the system, instantly checks their role ID if they are an admin. They go the filament dashboard. If they are a customer, they go to the shop. Here we see the example. This is the login page, but we don't have an account. So now we create an account. The name is Shihab, then email address, the password, for example. See, we login into dashboard. But if now we want to enter the admin panel, we couldn't enter because he is not an admin. So now if we want to enter the admin panel, first of all we need to sign out this user account. Then here we can see this is the admin from, then the pass email address, this is the admin user id, and the password. See, we log in into the admin panel because this user is the admin panel. I also focused heavily on the admin user interface. I didn't want a boring database look. I used Filament to create a visual dashboard where the admin can see everything at a glance. It looks some time to configure the permission correctly, but now the system is completely secure against the unauthorized. Here we can see the admin plan, yeah, dashboard, all products, shippings, blogs, gardens, messages, coupons, order. We can control everything. Here we can see the user. The is a admin is MD Maruf, and the admin at the gmail.com. All users. So that's the foundation now to show you how to user actually interface with ID. Now I would like to invite Shia to continue this presentation. Thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. This is Abdullah Mahmood. My ID's last four digit is 1154. So I would like to thanks my previous team member, MD Marup. So imagine you are a customer, you have logged in securely. Now, what's the most important thing? Find the right mango, right? That's why my part comes in the product display module. I designed this shop page with a very specific goal, simplicity. I use a grid layout because visual appeal is everything in food e-commerce. But real challenge was not just the design; it was the data facing. Uh, we have lots of product. If I loaded all of them at once, the site would crash or slow down. So I implement pagination and efficient query scopes, the backend. This ensure that even we have lots of item, the page loads instantly. So next, look at the sidebar. I build this filter logic. A user might wants a himsagar or langra, or else something else specifically. When you click these categories, the backend filter will query the sends back only relevant data. I spend a lots of time optimizing these queries so the user does not have to wait. So I worked also on the product details base. It's not just an image. It faces the data from seller table to show you who is the selling mangoes. This transparency is key to our project. Now I want a user like a product, they need to buy it. So my next team member type will explain how the work happens. Thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Sheikh Toyib Hassan Shomik, the last four digit of my ID on 020. I would like to thanks my previous team member Shiab. So now let's start with the business end of this project. That is the order and transaction system. I think maybe it is one of the most important or tricky part of this project development. So when I developed the cart module, uh, on that surface it looks very simple, and when you click add to the cart, uh, it appears here, but in the back end, we are handling it as a session based cart. This means even if you refresh the page, if you refresh the page, your mangoes are still in the still saved in the cart session. So now look at the price calculation. Price calculation. It is not just adding the numbers. When you check the quantity, and the total price is calculated by multiplying the quantity with the unit price, and then add the delivered add then I had to write the specific function in the controller so that the calculation could be accurate for every time. And after that, the real challenges was in the database section. When anyone hits the order, place the order, and the system has to do three things: on create an order ID, and then save it to the order items, and after that reduce the stock from the inventory. Uh, Unfortunately, any one of them get fails, it totally collapsed. So I have used the Laravel database transaction here to prevent the data corruption. So I ensured that the money and the product inventory are always in sync. So that's all from my side, I think. So I would like to welcome my another team member Mahdi to continue the other parts. Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Mahdi Hassan. Last four digit of my ID is 1035. Thank you, Taib. So we have the product in the card. Now we need a smooth exit. My focus was on the checkout experience and the vendor ecosystem. Nobody likes a slow website, especially during payment. That's why I used AJAX extensively. Okay, now filling up this form. Okay, for example, uh, look at this coupon field. I'm entering my coupon. Okay, so when you enter a code, the page doesn't reload it. It sends a request in the background, validate the coupon, and the update the total price instantly. This creates a real-time feel for the user. After the order is placed, where does it go? Okay, I build the seller control. Okay, able seller control. Since this is a multi-vendor system, if a customer buys mangoes from two different farmers, this system is smartly enough to show the specific order in the specific seller only. I also designed the My account and track order pages. We wanted to keep the customer informed, so when a seller changes the status to confirm, the customer see it immediately on their timeline. This communication loop was my main responsibility. But a website is more than just code. It needs trust. Tahmid will explain how we built that.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I am Ahmad Ahmed Alam. My ID is 319. Thank you, sir, for giving the opportunity to continue this presentation. Thanks, Mazi. You have seen the technical power of Fresh Mango. But why should a customer trust us? They are where my content modules come in. Now, we can see in the Gardens page, I have developed the Garden module. This is not just a static page. I built a full code system, which means create, read, update, and delete for this. It allows the admin to verify and list real gardens with their details. When a customer sees the actual garden photos and location, it builds trust. Now for the contact logic. I have also handled the contact logical part. If a user has a complaint, they use the form I designed. The data is validated and stored securely so our system team can act on it. Now for the conclusion part, to wrap up, Fresh Mango is not just a university project for us. We face real challenges like managing multi-vendor database relation and securing the admin panel. We also solve them using Laravel 12 version. We have planned to add a live map for delivery tracking and AI-based quality check in the future. We learn a lot about teamwork and software architecture during this journey. Thank you so much for listening. We are now happy to take your question. Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum.